Oh, well said. So already you were influenced when you are in graduation in India. So you thought at the time you entered into politics, right?
Yes,
That's great. Then when you are in US, you observed, I think, what exactly going in the political scenario in US.
yes.
Or it is developed country. So when you are there, what did you do to do something for your country? What footnotes you have prepared at the time?
Exactly, when I was in US, particularly the governance and basically how governance is there, we could have a study on it and we were actually looking into it. Few of my friends also all together, we were actually looking into how actually US system works and how perfectly, like, they say if there is a system, it's like US, like people talk and it's been there. So how they were able to improve it. Then we came to know that there was a time when women were not allowed to vote in US. There was a time when if I'm not called what you called rational or being a racist, there was a time when
Racism.
racism and blacks couldn't come out. So they have gone
Still, it
through,
was there when you were in US.
not when I was in US, but
Huh.
when I was studying about what
Okay,
exactly
the
the
history of
democracy is
yes, yes.
of 365 years.
Yeah.
So they came along, so we are just 75 years old country if you are talking about post independence. So now we knew that okay, even for our country we need to give a time, and there were few footnotes exactly like how to develop a country, how to make a revolution. We have a green revolution, we have a white revolution. Now a revolution of IT or whatever you call data, give it any name you want, has to come from the villages again, like the green revolution, like the white revolution for the milk. It's the same way the IT revolution has to come out of the villages, which is happening on the digital note or whatever. Let it be now our prime minister's vision, or even before him, our own leader Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu's vision was also the same thing that has been happening now. You can see that okay, cashless society and everything digitalized, everything you sit in your home and you need to get everything, like you can just okay, you want a passport, you can do it from home, you want a other car, you can do it from home. So these are what few footprints that we were learning during we were in US. We were taking note of how they used to their social security card, you name it, or whatever, how they processize their system. So few of those changes have been happening since I came back to India. I have been looking it, and when and where I could give inputs, I would obviously give it in the days to come to improve our own lifestyle in India. Of course, there is a long way to go because
Yeah, of course.
we are a unanimous country with unanimous.
So huge country.
It's just impossible that you can just say that okay, because Rome was not built in a day, so obviously you can't talk about India. It can't change, but there are a lot of changes happening, and obviously, especially if you're talking about river linkings,
Oh,
that's a very important thing. Cleaning of the rivers, because the corporate world used to be fined heavy notes in US for cleaning of the rivers if there is anything dirty happening with the rivers because of corporates. So these are some laws that are coming now even in our
in
country, and these were few takeaways that we were taking down in US, especially their way of political elections. Everything is
political strength.
how you are questioning me right now in TV interview, that decides the entire fate of a president or even a senator in that country.
Of course, sometimes, not exactly all the time.